like this?
What is going on, boys? Welcome to my match prediction for Everton versus West Brom. I'm just going to be talking about what I think the scoreline is going to be and what I think the starting 11 is going to be for Everton. So let's get to the lineup. In goal, Martin Stecklenburg. He was probably my man of the match. A lot of people said Gay. He was also outstanding, but I think Stecklenburg just won us gave us the point by himself. Two outstanding saves back to back. One off the corner kick where there's a shot from 3 yards away from him and he just sticks his hand out and saves it. As a goalkeeper, it's an unbelievable save. Like perfect reactions. It doesn't get much better than that. And then not even 5-10 minutes. Another shot. It was deflected. He's already on his way and he reaches up and dinks it over the bar. So two almost sure goals that he stopped. So something that we didn't see from Everton at all last season with goalkeepers saving points. It was all earned by the outfield players and not very much outstanding goalkeeping throughout the season. But yeah, so left back, Leighton Baines again. I thought he played really well. Some people say he's too slow, but he's so good on the ball going forward. And as a defender, he's so good. Of course, Kyle Walker's going to beat him for pace. He's Kyle Walker. He's one of the quickest players in the league. Left center back, Ramiro Funes Mori again. I think he's very solid. I didn't have any issues with him in the first game. So hopefully he'll still be in the lineup. Middle center back, again, Phil Jagielka. Again, no issues with him. We played pretty solid defense, especially in that first half. So if he's still anchoring the team, then that's fine by me. He's our captain, one of our best players, so he can keep up his form. We all know it. Right center back, we have Ashley Williams. About Ashley Williams, I don't know if he's even fit. This could either be Ashley Williams or Holgate again. So I'm going to talk about Holgate for a minute. Very good player, very young player, but he does not seem phased at all by the Premier League. He was very solid, very good. He shut down a lot of the attacks from Tottenham. I don't remember any mistakes by him off the top of my head, so he was very solid. Ashley Williams, Bale. But Wales, he saved him against Belgium and then ended up giving him the win. He sent him all the way to the semifinals. So yeah, there's that. I think he's very good. I'm glad we picked him up for such a pretty small fee. Relatively, I think some people are saying £9 million, some people are saying £11 million, but no matter the price, no matter which one it is, that's very low for such a solid defender. Probably our best defender. I would probably say he's the best defender in Merseyside. So yeah, right back, McCarthy again. Well, right wing back. It's McCarthy. He was better than we've seen him in a long time at right back. He didn't stand out as somebody who would dictate our flow of the ball, but he was somebody that was very solid. I don't remember him turning over the ball too much, but again, like no crazy runs, nothing like Seamus Coleman can do where he sprints down the line, whips it across, but very, very solid. And he did have that mistake. People could say that was his fault on that header from Lemeo, but again, I don't know if I can fault him for it. It's very tough to deal with. So yeah, this is where it gets tricky because the defense is mostly the same. But center mids, of course, we're gonna have Idrissa Gueye, man of the match from last game. Very, very good player. I was so impressed. I had never seen him play before that. He was very solid. I remember some very solid tackles. One, I'm not sure who it was against, maybe Harry Kane. They're running down the side of the box, and he chased them down with pace and bullied him off the ball with their shoulder and just stole it and played it forward. Just that's the stuff we need. We need just a tough tackling guy. Like Gareth Barry's gonna foul people, but he doesn't have that pace and that intensity to pump up the team and pump up the crowd. That was our Bezic, but of course Bezic is he's been injured for years really. So yeah, hopefully he can become a fan favorite like Bezic. So yeah, very solid. I'm very impressed. So hopefully he can keep up his form. And then this is where it gets tricky. We had Gareth Barry the last match, but I don't believe we need that much defensive midfielders. We don't need that many defensive midfielders. So this is West Brom, not Tottenham. So I think we can replace Gareth Barry with drop Barkley back to center mid. And of course, he can play a much more advanced role than Gareth Barry did. I would expect that if they play him there. Again, I'm not Ronald Koeman. This is just something I would hope for. But when it comes down to it, I think Koeman's going to make the right decision. Very reliable with that kind of stuff. But if Barkley is to play there, that'll be very huge. He needs to get a lot of the ball, and he needs to run at people. The last game, he scored that goal, of course. He played very well, but in the second half, I forgot he was on the field. I literally thought he got subbed off. So that could be an issue for him on the right side, because he doesn't have that kind of crazy pace and that intensity, that explosiveness to burn past a left back, just burn past him and then whip it across. He needs time, he needs space to create that kind of stuff. So yeah, excuse me. So yeah, if he's there, I think that'll be very good for us going forward. So let's move up to the front three. Left side, Kevin Morales again. I think he's been doing very well since the beginning of the preseason. He's created many chances. Has he put in any goals? I can't remember if he's put in any goals, but again, he's different than last year. He has that confidence to take on players, and I'm very impressed with that. That being said, none of the team is really fit, so this is where we're going to see a lot of our substitutions rather than in the back. So yeah, I'd expect around the 60th, 65th minute to see Yannick Bolasie make his debut for the Toffees, which again I'm very excited for. He's a little bit inconsistent, just like Morales, but I think them two put together is a very, very, very solid rotation. So yeah, if he comes on, I think he'll be a menace to that defender that has to take him one-on-one. Up top, the return of Romelu Lukaku. He's been injured with the stitches on his heel, but Koeman says he's been training with no issues. So I'm assuming we're going to see him up there taking back his spot as striker, one of the deadliest players in the Premier League. 25 goals for us, I believe, in all competitions, 18 in the league. There's not much you can say about him. He's worth every penny of 65, 70 million. That being said, sometimes I don't know what I'm trying to say. Really, Lukaku, he's going to put in goals. He's been putting in goals for years. He's very reliable, much better finisher than Gerard Deulofeu, who we saw. Well, I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, Romelu Lukaku at striker. On the right side of that attack, we have Gerard Deulofeu. Again, the chance creator who cannot put them away. We saw him steal that back pass again, which is something that he's been doing a lot, at least 2 or 3 times since the preseason that he's done that. But again, bad back pass from Tottenham, and he picks it off, and he has one-on-one with Michel Vorm, and Vorm comes up with a big save. But Gerard Deulofeu needs to put that away. He needs to work on his finishing, and once he does that, he'll be one of the best players in the Premier League. So yeah, that's the starting 11 that I'm hoping for or expecting. So yeah. Now on to the prediction for the match. I think Everton's going to come away with a 3-1 victory versus West Brom. I think Holgate, his inexperience might show up a little bit unless they play Ashley Williams. And then if they play Ashley Williams, we don't know if they're going to be all in sync. So I'm expecting at least one mistake. But again, it's West Brom, so they might not put it away. So I'm very confident that we're going to get the win. Of course, Bolasie making his debut may be huge. Lukaku coming back, that's also going to be huge. I would not be surprised if he puts in 2, maybe even a hat trick. I don't know. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, then be sure to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time for most likely the match reaction for the game tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.